What's up guys and welcome to 100 Days of Hardcore Minecraft, but Duo Edition. In this video, me and my friend Groovy try and survive 100 days in Hardcore mode. But if one of us dies, then it's all over. Some goals we have for these 100 days are to kill the dragon, kill the wither, and get full enchanted netherite armor. Anyways, make sure to join my Discord server because I'm doing 2 Hypixel ranks giveaway. Also, drop a like and subscribe if you're new. Also, make sure to check out Groovy. His links will be in the description and will be pinned in the comment section below. Anyways, let's get into the video. Day 1, we spawned in and started punching down some birch trees. We got wood, made pickaxes, and mined for stone. I will be honest, we got the most cursed seed ever. You'll see why as we get more into the video. We made some stone tools and my friend was having some connection problems, so I went mining by myself. I got some iron, I went back and smelted it. I made a shield and also cooked some food. Day 2, my friend was finally back and we wanted to go mining to get full iron armor. We went mining in a cave and got tons of iron. We ran into a mine shaft and started smelting some iron to make armor. After a day of mining on day 3 in the cave, I was walking down the mine shaft when I ran into our first ever diamonds. We got 5 diamonds, which was perfect for a pickaxe and an enchantment table. I made a diamond pickaxe and mined some obsidian. I collected 14 pieces of obsidian and we decided to leave the cave. We couldn't find the exit, so we just dug up out of the cave. We did not like our spawn because of this mountain that's missing its other half, so we traveled hoping to get somewhere nice. We traveled for a bit and it turned nighttime, so we slept. Day 5, we were still exploring and we ran into a perfect place we wanted to live at. Also, we have 2 dogs each now, which is pretty cool. After getting to the place, we wanted to set up base. We made some chests, we organized our inventories and started terraforming. I was not doing anything here because I was eating, but we removed all the trees and went to sleep. Day 6, we got back to work again and I started working too. I started terraforming the land around us to make it look a little flat and nice. Also make it so we can build on it. I spent all of day 6 terraforming and it turned night again, so we slept. Day 7, we looked around the area a little and we found some weird generated areas, which is another reason as to why this map is cursed. The rest of day 7 we explored around and also did a little more terraforming. In the night we slept and now it was day 8. Day 8 I did a lot more terraforming and chopped down a lot of wood because it was time to build ourselves our first house. It legit took 1.5 days, but finally on day 11 we got the layout of the house down. And it was now time to start building the house. The build was going well. We needed a lot of material, especially glass, because all the walls downstairs would be filled with glass. We spent another whole day building and went to sleep, and now it was day 12. We did more building for the whole day 12 and went to sleep, and now it was day 13. This build is taking a while because we're following the build from a photo. We went AFK for like 2 days, so on day 15 I spent the whole day digging out the floor and replacing it with some birch slabs, while my friend was working upstairs. I know time lapses are boring, so here I am shamelessly promoting my Discord server and Twitter. Both links are in the description, so go ahead and join my server and follow me on Twitter. Also, I've started live streaming recently, so if you ever see my live stream pop up and you recommend it, then make sure to come and say hi. We have a lot of fun on there. Anyways, back to the video. I was digging and building for the whole day and it turned nighttime, so we slept again. On day 16, I built a little farm by the pond in front of our house. It will have to do for now. I also built a little sheep farm behind our house, which will be very helpful and helping us mine for netherite. It turned night again and we went to sleep, and now it was day 17. On day 17, my friend Groovy said he will finish the house and I should go look for a village. I started exploring for a village and on the way I collected stacks upon stacks of wool, which will be perfect to get a lot of beds for netherite mining. I also collected around 40 pieces of leather by killing a lot of horses and cows. I ran through a whole jungle. And finally on day 22, I ran into a desert temple and looted it. I got nothing good except the TNT and a golden apple. And what do you know, there was a village right next to the temple, so I went to the village. It was now day 23. Now you might be like, I beat the Ender Dragon onto 20 a day and my survival hardcore single player. Well, that's because over there, it was just me. And I know how to not die. But in this series, I'm doing it with my friend who is an Alex skin and he spams Axe PvP in 1.16. So I gotta be careful because if he dies, then this series is over. But don't worry, all the goals will be completed before the 100 days.
Day 23. I finally got a skin.
But you still spam your sword. I was heading home and got home by day 25. As I got home, my friend Groovy had already finished the exterior of the house and it was looking pretty nice. I liked it. I started mining down to make a strip mine so we can get some diamonds. And what do you know? We ran into a skeleton spawner. We got a name tag and some other goods from the chest and went back to mining. Day 26, we started strip mining. We both decided to go in opposite directions to have higher chances of finding tons of diamonds and other materials. We made multiple iron pickaxes to help us with the strip mining. We were mining for a while, but finally I found diamonds. Also, if you're wondering how I know what day it is when I'm in the cave, well, I check my F3 every 20 minutes. Anyways, back to mining. We were in the mines for multiple days. I found a lot of diamonds, gold, redstone, and everything else. I went through 7 iron pickaxes in this mining trip. And finally, by day 31, I was out of the mines with 41 diamonds. And my friend Groovy had found 0. Which is also another reason why we haven't killed the Ender Dragon yet. We left the cave and went home to organize our inventory because we wanted to go to the nether. We smelted a lot of fruit to take with us. We took some blocks and also smelted some gold. I was having some connection problems to the server, but by day 32 we went to the nether. We spawned in a crimson forest and it was time to look for a fortress, so we can get ourselves some blaze rods. As we were exploring, we found a huge bastion in the middle of a lava lake. And next to it was a ruined portal. Oh, God apple! Oh, I found a God apple!
Oh, curse of vanish.
I found a God apple! Look at my hand. Look at my hand.
Oh, yummy. That'll save you.
Yup, you heard my excitement. I found a God apple from a ruined portal. This was really lucky. We went into the bastion, but a brute attacked my friend.
I hit him. I hit him. I hit him. I'm dead. I'm dead.
Run out, run out.
I'm not dead. I'm not dead.
Build up, build up, build up, build up, build up.
Popping
Build
a God
up,
apple.
build up, build up,
I'm
just build
half
up, just
heart.
build up, build up. Yep, build up. Build up.
I popped a notch apple.
Oh, he has a crossbow. Run. Get on the bridge and
no.
run. Get on the bridge and run.
Run. We're not doing this. We're not exploring that. We're not exploring that. We're not exploring that.
Oh no, we're not.
Exploring that. We're not.
That was really dangerous, so we decided we were better off without going into the bastion yet. We need at least enchanted diamond armor to stay alive in there. Day 33, we bridged over to this little island and ran into the most annoying ghast ever. It's like the game made this ghast just to annoy us. Finally, after so many tries, we killed the ghast and our journey continued. We traveled for another day, and on day 34, we ran into a blue nether forest, which was good for ender pearls. And what do you know, there was a fortress in the forest. This was really lucky because now we could get pearls and blaze rods super easily. We spent a little bit getting blaze rods and then went to gather pearls. Let's just say by day 35 we had 15 ender pearls and 11 blaze rods. And we're heading back home. Luckily, I took a screenshot of where we found the bastion, so we used that screenshot to find our way back home. Or we would have been lost. We got home on day 37 and started sorting our inventories. We had 16 ender pearls, so I turned 12 of them into Eyes of Ender. We made our inventories as organized as we could. We geared up and it was time to go fight the Ender Dragon. Day 38, I threw the first Eye of Ender and we started traveling. We passed a spruce forest and even a village that was only 500 blocks away from us, which means I wasted my time looking for the other one. Finally, by day 39, we found the stronghold and started the search for the portal room. After like 2 minutes of searching, we found the room. I placed all the eyes in and we jumped in the portal. We first started by destroying the towers. I got 4 towers with 4 shots, which was really good. We got the towers down and now it was time to beat the dragon. I boated as much as I could, but I ran out of arrows, so we just kept waiting for the dragon to come down so we could kill it. And after a couple of times, I killed the dragon with some end stone. I got to level 72, which is absolutely crazy. We collected the egg and it was time to go to the end city. It was day 40. We hopped in the end city portal and started exploring. After a day of exploring, on day 41 we found an end city. But no ship. We looted the place and I'll be honest, we got some really good loot from it. After looting, my friend went AFK in a 1x1 box, so I explored the end by myself. I ran into another end city and thankfully this one had a ship. So I built up to the ship and collected the elytra. And then explored the rest of the city. I jumped off with my elytra on day 42 and covered a lot of ground. And ran into another end city which also had a ship. This was great because now we both had elytras, which will be very helpful. I started heading back home and on day 43, I jumped into the portal and what do you know? My bed was destroyed. So I teleported back all the way to spawn. But let's take a look at this mountain that's missing its other half. Anyways, I got back home by day 44, all alone. My friend had just come back, so it was gonna take him a little bit to leave the end because he is not good with coordinates. While my friend is trying to come home, I thought I would build an enchanting area to use all my levels I have. I started digging out an area by the mountain. I filled the floor with polished granite slabs because it looks really good. I started smelting cobblestone because I wanted the walls out of stone bricks. I filled in the walls and then I filled in the roof. I wanted a piston door, so I started working on one. I had the idea of one, but the redstone wasn't working, so I had to make some twists to it. And now it works just fine. Finally, by day 47, I had the place done. And my friend was in the overworld coming back home. I used all my levels to enchant mine and my friend's gear for him. We got some good enchantments and it was time to go netherite mining. We got organized and went to the nether on day 48. We dug down to Y level 15 and right as my friend mines a couple of blocks, he found some ancient debris. I had 2 stacks of wool, so it was time to blow the whole nether up. I started crafting beds and started exploding them. I was getting some ancient debris but not too much. My friend was mining and using TNT because I'll be honest, he is not too good with beds. So it's better if he doesn't use them because if he dies then this video is over. I was still exploding beds and believe me, I went through 2 stacks of wool. And the whole durability of my Unbreaking 3 pickaxe. And was only able to find no more than 23 pieces of ancient debris. We went back home on day 53 and we had a total of 34 ancient debris, which meant full netherite armor for both of us. We were still missing the tools, but it's okay, we will get there eventually. Our next goal was to get mending villagers back to our base. We went to the village and started chopping down a ton of wood. By day 55 we had 8 stacks of oak logs. And we made some fletchers to sell the sticks to. So we can make some easy emeralds. I also wanted to tame a cat for a creeper farm. We got like over a stack of emeralds and my friend went to eat dinner. He went AFK in a villager's house and told me by the time he gets back that I should get a villager back to our base. I started digging tunnels inside the river. I started making a path that would lead to the river. I went through multiple mountains digging out multiple tunnels so my boat could travel easily inside of them. It took like 4 days to make all these tunnels. Luckily, most of the path was built with a river, so it was super easy to build the rest of the tunnels. And also, I had a good pickaxe, so it would have taken way longer. Finally, by day 60, I had a whole waterway built from the village all the way to our house. I transported a villager super fast and super easily. I trapped it in our house and started looking for mending. After resetting his trades, by day 61, finally got mending from him. I then bought 4 mending books and put them away for now. I now wanted a villager with Unbreaking 3 traits. I went to the village and brought another villager and also both of my cats. I got back home on day 62 and trapped the second villager. I tried and got no Unbreaking 3. But I got a Protection 4 trait, so I guess we will just get another villager for an Unbreaking 3 book. Because I cannot pass up on this Protection 4 trait. Then I wanted to move the wheat farm from its location and build a little island for it inside the lake. I started the build. I cleared out an area in the middle of the lake and built a square. I added water around it. I made it even and made it a circle type shape. I built a bridge leading into it. Let's just say after 2 days on day 65, this is the farm I got. I am really happy with how it looks and I wanted to build multiple of these for carrots, potatoes, and beetroots. It was day 65 and we were doing really good. We had almost completed 2 of our goals. We had mending villagers and a great looking base, but there was still a lot left to do. Day 66, we got into the world and the Protection 4 villager had updated its traits to Silk Touch, which sucked. But we still used it because my friend still needed a Silk Touch pickaxe. We decided that I should go collect wither skulls in the nether while my friend builds us a creeper farm for gunpowder. I organized my inventory, took a lot of food and left to go to the nether. I first explored the bastion that we almost died at in the start. I spent a while in the bastion and fully looted the place by day 68. I then hid towards the nether fortress. I started killing wither skeletons. I killed so many of them, yet no skulls were dropping. Finally, I got a skull after killing like 20 of them. And you won't believe my luck, but 2 more wither skeletons later, I got another skull. I have never ever been this lucky, especially without looting 3. Am I hacking? You will never know. Anyways, it took a really long time to get the 3rd skull. I went through so many wither skeletons, but finally by day 74, I got the last one and I started heading back home. When I went back home, my friend needed my cats for the creeper farm, so I took the cats and placed them where they were supposed to go. I then went back home and AFK'd for like a day. I came back on day 76 and my friend was done with the farm. He went to eat dinner, so I went AFK at the creeper farm for a day to get some gunpowder. I returned from AFK on day 79 and when I checked, there was almost 2 stacks of gunpowder, which was really good. I saw that our main base area kind of looked empty. So I started a build on a little bee farm. I spent a day on it and on day 80 it was done. It looks really nice if I'm being honest. I also built a little cocoa bean farm and found some diamonds while mining. By day 81, I went on a little ancient debris mining because I had a ton of beds and also some TNT. I went mining for ancient debris and I'll be honest, I got really lucky because I found more ancient debris than last time. I left the nether back on day 85 and went home. It was now time to fight the wither. We traveled far from our house. We dug down and we spawned the wither. We killed the wither and now it was day 86. For the last few days we had 2 plans. Get an Unbreaking 3 trade and put the books on our elytras, and also build an enderman farm. We brought another villager on day 87 and started resetting its trades. I'll be honest, we spent a really long time resetting his trades and finally by day 89 we got Unbreaking 3. So we quickly bought 2 books and added it to our elytras. Then we went to the end and made the farm. We started gathering pearls. We gathered over a stack of ender pearls by day 92. And I started the build. I placed water and built down a tower. I started building out with leaves like 100 blocks and started building the farm. Also, I named the Endermite, joined my Discord server, so go ahead and join it. I spent a while building the farm and by day 98 the Enderman XP farm was done. It was working really good. I repaired my elytra in the farm and got some XP. And went home on day 99. The last day I spent getting some cinematics in the world using a replay viewer mod. Anyways, that's it for this 100 days video but duo edition. If you guys enjoyed, then make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and join my Discord server for the giveaway. Also follow me on Twitter and make sure to check out my friend Groovy. If you want 200 days, then type 200 days in the comments down below. Anyways, see you in the next video.